Hello, hello! It is Tomboy Gamer XL, and welcome to another part of Magical Diary. In the last part, we've apparently been sent to our freshman initiation, and God, things are happening. This butthole wants us to actually do as he says, or refuse to take part in the whole thing. God, let me just sit down and dwell for a moment. Sorry about that skip. I forgot that my stats were kind of messed up. As you remember, if you watched my recent Nicole video, you'll know my computer crashed about while releasing half a year ago, and I lost all of my save files. And I forgot that my stats were a lot different, so I kind of fixed them really quickly. As you can see, 331, 32. But yeah. So I asked people around to see what they wanted me to do. Well, one person actually told me what happens when you refuse to take part. So, unfortunately, we have to do what it says for this one instant. Let it not be. It will not be a frequent thing. Alright. Good. Now take my hand. Okay, my voice sounds a little stuffy. My bad. I'm getting a little sick. With Damien's help, I climbed to my feet. Come on, I'll walk you to the door. You need to stay by me until you're out of sight of this other seniors. Then you can plan the rest of your week in peace. What happens for the rest of the week? More of the same, mostly. They'll boss you around when they see you and make you say embarrassing things. Then on Friday, everybody hugs and makes up. Don't let it distract you too much from your studies. You need to learn if you're going to keep up. Well, isn't that fantastic? This is pretty much free bullying. Okay. I suggest studying blue magic this week. Is that an order, sir? Just a suggestion. When I give you an order, you'll know. Oh God, I'd punch you in your blue face if I had the power. May someone make an Otome game where you can literally sock people in the face? God, because I want to do it so often these days. I will turn up. You know, I'm sorry, the phrase turn up where I live is so common. Like, that when I hear the word turn up, I'm just like, why are people partying now? My bad. Okay, back to work. I will turn up to give you some instructions later in the week. I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't give you at least a little bit of hard time. Actually, you'd be very kind. Like, what there is just no love today. There is no love for my poor character, Annabeth. Like, everyone wants to be a douche. And I'm pretty sure no one has been a douche yet, but I'm waiting for them to be a douche. So he's backhand. He grins and brushes the back of his hand against my cheek. Oh, you want the backhand. Good luck, Annabeth. Oh, we're gonna die. He lives a good life. With a wave, he leaves me on my own. By the way, I apologize for the crappy quality of my microphone, but I still have not found my actual mic. So I'm using the one that's ingrained in the computer. Okay. I'm gonna assume, like, I'm going through Harry Potter mindset right now. Whenever I play this game, I'm just like, think of the Potter. Think of the Slytherin. And then people, I said that one time, think of the Slytherin. And, like, 4 of my friends looked at me and just were like, no, you're supposed to be Gryffindor. And then another friend argues, like, no, Hufflepuff, no, Ravenclaw. It was really so beautiful. From the looks of it, we've gone to each class, which is good, because I think you get in trouble if you don't go. So we're gonna, my main magic, based on just who I am as a person, is probably gonna be blue, black, and maybe I wouldn't go with you. I can't imagine myself with you. A little red. Alright, hit it. Blue magic, come on, give me the nice stuff. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, we got a spell, Ermagode! A gentle glow improves visibility in the caster's location. What? Is this the kind of magic I'm learning? What am I, a grade schooler? I swear, people in Hogwarts don't have to deal with this. Or do that. They might. I don't know. They may have left that out straight out of the book. And they were like, well, I tell you that you literally don't get to do anything. Okay, I'm walking back to my room when I hear someone yelling up ahead. Lower, freshman! Yes, Lady Angela. Ellen bends her knees, but the older girl follows suit. You're still too tall! Lower! Oh God, poor Ellen. Should I help her? This be the option. Should you help her or leave her to the suffering? See, I'm coming up with video game gold. God, I am telling you how to do a game with options. You will want to listen to me, game developers. Okay, poor Ellen tries to make herself even smaller. If that senior notices me, she'll just start yelling at me too. Can't make her stop. I feel like I ought to do something. Nah, we won't interfere. Hey, leave her alone. Is she yours? What is this, ownership now? God, they own us now? Ugh, I don't have time for this. She's a horse, and this is our hall. You go on now. Whatever. I feel like she's gonna be a problem later in the future. Like, I don't imagine that most of these characters who are being introduced aren't just here for the heck of it. They are probably gonna be problems in the future. Sorry about that, kids. People ought to be safe in dorms and classes so they can get their schoolwork done. I want to be safe so I can get some peace of mind. I know I'm not your senior, but if you really need help dealing with others, just let me know. Thanks. The older girl nods and goes back to her room, and I come out of hiding. Well, at least we admitted it. Are you okay? What? I'm fine. Everything's fine. Really? Oh, come on, hon. Grow some balls. You can try. I follow Ellen into our room. Hey guys, how's initiation so far? I'm not sure what the point is. It's a bonding experience. Is that what kids are calling it these days? Is that what bullying is now? Oh, see, things changed so much from when I was younger. Despite the fact that I wasn't younger maybe a year ago, literally. How else would you know that you'd grown up and become a real witch? By casting spells? Thank you, Annabeth. Whatever. So who do you guys get for seniors? I got Balthazar Brundrick. He likes plants. He really likes plants. Think he's got moss growing on him. Oh god. Your brother William. Oh yeah, we met him, didn't we? Oh, that's great. He'll be good to you. And if he isn't? What about you, Annabeth? Damian Ramsey. Huh. That does not sound like a good name. Oh no! Ermagode! What do you mean, oh no? He's evil. I couldn't tell. Huh. So that blue skin, those dark blue wings, and the obviously not normal purple eyes. Huh. I would have never guessed the man is evil. Nah, he's a saint. I know it. What? What's so bad about him? Look at him. He's a demon. Well, I mingle with demons. Demons are real. Don't judge by appearances. These are neither of the things I'd say. I'd say, probably be like, is that a candy bar lying in your bed? Give me a piece of that. Okay, let's just be stupid. Demons are real? Because I would never, I could tell somebody not to judge by appearances, but why do that? Because I imagine there's a point system in this game, and if I said that, it'd probably make Virginia upset. And I'm in no mood for her negative backlash later on in the game. Or maybe I'm thinking too much like Dragon Age Inquisition. Maybe there's not consequence to every single thing I say. Okay, there are actually evil demons, like in stories? Probably, there are a lot of creatures in the other world. What's the other world? Anywhere that's not Earth. Ask one of the professors, they can explain it better. But if he's only probably a demon... Well look, he's obviously not fully human, right? He's not a wild seed like you. But when he first turned up at school back when William was a freshman, nobody had ever heard of him before. So if he's from a magical family, how come nobody knows him? All magical families know each other? Well, it's not like everybody knows everybody, but everybody knows somebody if you go back far enough. Oh god. So, my great cousin knows your... God, I can't even spin that right now, because honestly, I really don't get that. So it's like saying my great-great-great-grandmother knew your great-great-great-great-great-grandpuppy? When they met? I imagine that's gotta be someone like Marceline Ice King. It's gotta be something like that. Okay, most of the other people in our year born magical. Oh crap, brain fart, oops. Okay, most of the people in our year born magical I've met sometime, even if I don't know them that well. Or my dad knows their aunt, or knows someone who does. Oh, I get it now. Like that wing girl, Pastel. Yeah, her dad was a sylph. See, everybody knows about her and her mother, but nobody knows that guy, and he's blue. How's that possible? Isn't there actually like a skin condition where you can be blue? Like, it's got something to do with your hemoglobin or something. Also, William doesn't like him, so I don't like him. That's the best explanation for hating a person I have since people have talked about the bronies. It all sounds vaguely mysterious proof that there's anything evil about Damien. Well, as long as he's nice to you, it's alright, right? Yeah, I guess. It's morning already. I'm hurrying across the campus first thing in the morning when I spot Damien leaning against a wall. Well, hello there, Annabelle. Hi, sorry, can't talk right now. What's the matter? Big Steve said I had to get him coffee. Right now. Who's Big Steve? Oh, wait. I remember. He's the guy who's playing pinball. I think in one of the versions of the game you can, like, date him or something like that. Something like that kind. I actually have not sat down and tried it, and I can't even remember. That's the crappy thing about your computer when it crashes and your games are gone. It's like breaking your memory card. I can imagine it's probably like this is probably how people felt when they played Eternal Darkness, and then it was like your memory card is corrupted, and you probably wanted to cry. Because that's how I feel sometimes. Like when I sit down and think of all the data I've lost with that. God, my blood is boiling, and I'm not even halfway through the game. Okay, well, he sort of growled it, really. Who do you belong to? Me or Big Steve? I belong to no one. Well, you, but then I think you have time to talk. Where's my rocks? What the hell is this there? Don't worry, I won't bite. It's just that I've been thinking about you. Why? As your senior, I'm supposed to give you commands so that you can demonstrate your obedience. I have to make you do things that you wouldn't want to do. But I don't want to do anything that would hurt or upset you in front of people. Oh, well, thanks. Oh, God. This man is killing me. And know this. When I know this right off the bat, Tomboy Gamer XL, this is just the words of wisdom for me. Whenever I play an Otome game, I will most likely never go for the guy everyone else is going for. And I've played this game with my friends, it's not a few times, since the last time I played through. And a lot of my friends told me they were going to go with Damien. And I don't know who the heck is, like, dateable in the game. I didn't get that far to figure out who I was going to date. I think I stopped around Christmas. But know this, I ain't dating him. This ain't happening. I will not be sassed. And I think he has my hairstyle. I'm not entirely sure. It's looking very similar. Problems for later today. So I thought of something else. Something you could do that no one else would have to know about. Our little secret. Like, I want you to write me a love letter. Oh, God. What? An extremely romantic love letter. I want you to proclaim your undying passion in words with hearts and flowers and sealed with a kiss. I see you're embarrassed. That makes it a good challenge for your initiation. And a good souvenir for me, too. I always wanted someone to write me a love letter. You seem like you have the girl swooning. So you'll do it, right, freshman? I'll do it. Good girl. Hand it to me by midnight and your task is complete. And make sure it's juicy. You better hurry and get Steve's coffee now. Boy, you've distracted me from the coffee. Right. You know, them fists, they probably don't call Big Steve for nothing. That probably got big fists. You know how painful that might be? We head off on our separate ways. Get to that. We need to get that coffee. Yes! Silence. A single target is rendered temporarily noiseless. Okay, I heard a rumor about this game that they had a lot of spells that absolutely have no correlation to the story, and you probably will never use in the game. I guess this is one of them. When will I start getting some stuff that actually will help me? Okay, I'm sitting at my desk staring at a blank piece of paper and tapping my pencil absently. Could you stop that? It's a slightly annoying sound. Yeah, sorry. You are not going to tell me what I want to do in my own room. If I choose to tap my pencil, even if I'm literally chipping wood off that table, I don't care. This is my house. Oh God, this might be a struggle for me when I go to school in the fall. I will probably start fights. Because I'll be like, did you eat the cream out of this Pop-Tart? And they're like, no, I didn't. And then I'll say, oh God. See, this is your problem. I need to beat you senseless. This is why. You brought this on yourself. And I will just randomly start getting a stick and start beating at them. Like, I don't. Oh God. Problems that I'll encounter in life. I flatten my hands on the desk surface to try and keep from fidgeting inside. Are you doing homework? No, I'm trying to write a stupid love letter. A love letter? I am a beautiful person. It's only September 10th, and I've already attracted males. Not a real one. It's for initiation. I'm supposed to write a really romantic love letter. But I have no idea what to say. Oh. Maybe you should just quote Shakespeare. Sonnets are romantic. Oh god, after British literature classes, I'm not interested. I don't think that counts as writing. Sorry, I was never very good at creative writing. I was. Oh, I have an idea. You don't have to copy a famous poem exactly, but they can still give you suggestions. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. So, compare him to something unusual. What can I compare Damien to? His voice is like butter. His teeth are like knives. Do we even need to sit down and think? So like, the steel of a knife is not as sharp and strong as your teeth. That doesn't sound much like a love letter. It sounds like my kind of love letter. Well, it's not a real love letter anyway, right? And it's supposed to be really over the top. So maybe I should stop trying to make it make sense. I look out the window. Your mind is like the sky. It's huge, and when it gets dark, there's stars in it. That doesn't make much sense, but I'm sure I can make it sillier. Okay, now Annabelle's becoming me. Now we're working. See, we're cooking with fire now. I want to sail to those stars on my hoverboard and circle them with my magical pen to make them change color. Then I will bring them together in an explosion of romance. Yours, Annabelle. Who did this? This is atrocious. But beautiful nonetheless. That's very strange. Look at that weird meter. God, I'm so proud of it right now. Oh, God, I'm so proud of it. That means it's special. I suppose. I look at what I've written and frown. I don't think I have a good letter. I don't think I have good love letter handwriting, though. Neither do I. And I don't have any cutesy stationery. I do. I could copy it over for you if you want. Really? Thanks. I hand her my scribbled version and she produces a small pad of pink paper decorated with flowers. It's supposed to be sealed with a kiss. Do you think he'll know if I don't? I don't know. There might be a spell for it. God, there's a spell for everything. I guess I'll have to. Ellen copies my love letter and I fold it up and carefully kiss the center of the folded paper. I don't want a paper kiss down on my lip. Sorry everyone. I prefer, like, whenever I see the words I do not or I cannot, I usually just go can't or don't. I just form it into a contraction. It's kind of unintentional. It just doesn't sound natural when I say it. I do not want. It's just not my style, how I speak. Perhaps it seems informal, but it's just what it is. Now I can deliver this thing and forget about it. Finally, I've been waiting to forget about this for weeks. All of a sudden, in the middle of class, a boy stands up, climbs onto his chair, and begins to speak. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toes did gyre and gimble in the wave. Mr. Pfeiffer? Oh, Mimsies were the burgos, and the mome wraths of grave. Mr. Pfeiffer, that will be enough, thank you. You fulfilled your task. Here, let me help you now. Luke looks confused, then takes the professor's hand to hop to the ground and sits back in his seat. Can I romance him? That's a question for you commenters. I want to know, can I romance this man? Like, if possible, can someone compose me a list? Because I have absolutely no idea who's romanceable in the game. I really haven't played this game in a long time. My dear Starling, seniors do not override professors, and initiation does not override school rules. If someone orders you to do something in class, ignore them. The excuse of initiation will not get you out of being punished. So I get detention now? Yes, you do. Oh no, I love that poem. Crap! He got just the perfect poem. Ugh. If it was me, I would have gotten in so much trouble. You'll just have to finish reciting it for me after class. Yay, 2 black magic. Oh my god! Detect weak points and hit details within one target. Huh. That's not completely useless. I'll probably need that one time. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I hope I will. 2 black magic. Oof, we got another one. We are on fire. Inscription. Write or remove words from a target object. Can I use inscription during my test? I could probably need that. As soon as someone walks away from me, as soon as they take the paper, and then I'm like, oh god, I remember the answer. I can be like, inscription, yeah, and then write it down right there magically and be like, yes. Or maybe it won't work like that. The professor will figure out I'm trying to use a spell, and then he'll be like, oh, detention and 50 points from Slytherin, and I'll say, crap, the third time this happened. I'll never learn. Or maybe I'll realize this is not Harry Potter. I just can't. Stop. Come on. Okay, I hear someone outside. It sounds like someone's crying? Ellen? What's wrong? Was one of the seniors picking on you again? That letter, the love letter I helped you write. Somebody gave it to Professor Grabner. And then he did the spell to find out who wrote it, so he blamed me, and he wouldn't listen, so now I have detention, and I've never had a detention in my life, and... What? How would that letter get to the professor? I gave it to... Damien. Oh, see. Knew he was trouble from the very beginning. I reach out and give Ellen a quick hug. It'll be okay. I'm going to find out what's going on. Oh god, what have we done? What have we done? I stalked through the halls, driven by the fires of righteous fury. Even the seniors I passed on my way don't dare challenge me. Huh, sounds like an average day. Falcon Hall, home of the pretty boys. You must be around here somewhere. Pretty boys! Damien! Is my favorite freshman looking for me? I jabbed my finger into his chest. No, you should have got a stick. It jabbed it into his flesh. You gave my love letter to Professor Grabner. My Grabner? What kind of name is that? He read it out in front of everyone, and then he did a spell to see who wrote it, and now my roommate's got detention. Your roommate? She has better handwriting than me, so she wrote it on pink paper to make it look cute. She did me a favor, and now she's being punished for it. I hope you're happy. Oh, he looks happy. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, Annabeth. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have been bragging. That's what started this. Wait, what? I thought this was supposed to be secret. Why didn't you tell somebody? God. I hope men aren't really like that. I really don't. I was telling some of the guys how I made my freshmen write this letter for me. I was showing off. They thought it was funny, the very idea of a girl writing a love letter to someone like me. When I was at class yesterday, someone broke into my room and stole it. Oh. I thought they were only going to use it to tease me. I never imagined they would try to use it against you, and I had no idea your roommate was involved. Well, I'm not going to let them have the last laugh. Come on, Annabelle. First, I'm going to apologize to your roommate in person, then I'll go to Professor Grabner. If someone gets detention for this, it should be me. Ugh, but detention. The very aspect of it. He grabs my hand and pulls me along the corridor, slightly roughly. He looks at it a bit scary when he's mad, but I bet I did too. I know just how he feels. It's so unfair when mean people hurt innocents for no reason. It is. It kind of is unfair. Or is it? I mean, Ellen probably tried to jab the paper. She could have hurt the paper, so that's suspicious. That's evil. I'm trying too hard to try and make it look like she's a villain. Maybe I should trust on her. When we reach Horse Hall, I detach myself from his grip. Let me go and fetch her. I don't think she'd react well if you suddenly barged into our room. He sighs. Of course. Not because you're a demon. Just because she's upset right now. You're right, I'm sorry, I'll wait. No, like, if I was in a dormitory, a female dormitory, I would literally be very frightened by the idea of somebody bursting in my room. Going, I'm sorry! I just stare at them and be like, okay, you need a rock to the face or something. Because not only have you just literally violated so many rules right now by just coming in here, but you've literally scared me for life. I enter the room. Ellen is sitting on her bed with an odd expression on her face. Ellen, Damien's here to apologize. Some bully stole his love letter to pick on him. He said he'll go to the professor and explain. That's alright, he doesn't have to. What? Oh, did she sort this whole thing out? Look at Ellen doing the right thing. Look at her. William already did. He came to check on me, and I told him the whole story, and he's class president, you know. And he said he could fix it. Oh, he's very sweet. Ellen, are you crushing on William already? William don't want nobody. Or does he? I don't know. Maybe I can interfere with that. Maybe I can start a love triangle. I always wanted to make my characters evil. I'm just kidding. So will you come talk to Damien? He feels really horrible about what happened. And I yelled at him too, so I feel kind of guilty. Well, we had the rage of 1,000. We had the rage of 1,000 whores, so why shouldn't we? I honestly wouldn't feel guilty. I'd say he's in trouble for just the idea of him actually going around talking and mouthing off about that love letter. If he had kept to himself like he said he would, he wouldn't have these problems. Okay. She goes outside to talk to Damien. So her senior already rode to her rescue. Well, I guess that's good. The important thing is that it gets sorted out. Oh god, it's only third day? Ugh. It's not until after I wake up on Friday morning that I realize something very important, which should have occurred to me before. We forgot the cream cheese with that bagel? Virginia. Psst. Virginia, wake up. What? It's Friday the 13th. You know what this means. Friday the 13th movie marathon. Hopefully on AMC. I can't find any of these. So, are there any special rituals we need to do or not to do to protect us from magical bad luck? Oh, no, Friday the 13th is good luck when you're a witch. Dang. Oh. So it's a good omen that our initiation finishes today. Now let me finish something. Virginia and me would be best friends. She pulls the covers over her head. I swear my nose is like so over now. I'm dying. I'm legit dying. I'm just kidding, I'm not. Okay, breeze. Moves air around the caster's current square, creating a gentle breeze. Wow! My goodness. I am so powerful right now. I could probably put Braviner and Potts down to their knees. I'm so powerful. Oh, yeah, I need better spells. After the day's activities, we're all called together into the gym again. Just freshmen at first, standing together in a confused herd and whispering about the crazy tasks we've done this week. Then we hear the sound of heavy boot steps, marching in union. Oh god, the seniors are here. Bow down! That is how you walk in. Bow down! Okay, bow down. Look up. You're too tall. Don't turn your back to me. Lower! Lower! After a few minutes, we're all lying flat on our backs. That's when William takes the stage. Welcome, freshmen. It's time for the final phase of your initiation. Oh god. What do we do now? Gotta scrub the floors while they ride on our backs. Karina will be passing out the blindfolds. Please put them on. A long-haired girl from Snake Hall tiptoes around the room, delicately placing a strip of black, dark fabric in the hands of each freshman. Blindfolded? What are they planning to do with us? I can think of maybe 20 things we could be happening that could be very well happening. For the sake of my young viewers, I will eliminate 19. I'm just kidding. Well, everyone else is doing it. That don't mean nothing. A very friendly piece of advice from TGXL. Just because everyone else is doing it, don't mean we ought to. ... Okay, now I can't see and I have no idea what's going on. We're in the perfect position. I hear people moving around, whispering one or two giggles. I wait. Eventually I feel a hand touching my shoulders. Sit up carefully. Down on your feet. I stand up with unseen hands under my elbows, steadying me. Then one of the hands pushes me. Hey! Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Oh, you douchebags. Don't take advantage of my poor Annabeth. She doesn't deserve that for now. I feel myself spun around, passed from hand to hand. Stop. They hold me swaying in place. For your own safety, do exactly what I tell you. Walk forward slowly. That voice sounds familiar. Well, whatever, I'll play along. I follow the instructions of the voices and try to guess where I'm going. Through the buildings, out a door, across the ground. Step up. Up. Careful now, don't hit your head. I feel a hand on top of my head guiding me into a van. Oh, this cannot end well. Sit down, I'll strap you in. Oh god, this can't end well. I can hear other people being guided into the remaining seats. So okay, we're going for a drive. To the mall, to a cave, to a hotel, to a secret underground tent. Oh god, please be the latter. At last we arrive and are carefully ushered out of the car. Surprise! This is not where I requested I be sent. was requested to send myself to Jamaica. This is not Jamaica. What? Initiation is over. Now it's time for the party. Groups of students lounge around by the lakeside, seniors and freshmen mingling freely. Long tables grown under watermelons, punch bowls, and chafing dishes. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. There's soda and barbecue and games, and presents from the seniors to their freshmen. You bought me a present? Actually, we were supposed to make them, but I've never been very good at this sort of thing. Oh, good. So here. What is it? Is it dinner? He hands me a small box. Wait a minute. Is it day? It's what day? It's what day? So lunch. Inside, I find a small object I don't immediately recognize. It looks like some sort of tool. Maybe a pocket knife? Seriously, this guy gives me a knife. Yes, but my teeth aren't sharper than the steel. Oh. Does that mean if I pick the butter, I would've got a stick of butter for this? Oh, the butter does sound delicious. Dang, should've went with the butter. I can actually eat that. Oh, it's okay. Annabelle's already fat. There's no problem. I think I made her fat. Did I think I'm fat? I don't know. I think there was only like 2 body types. There's a really skinny one and then a chunky one. I think I made her chunky. I'm not sure. This was mine when I was a little boy. I kept it with me like a lucky charm. But now I want you to have it. Thanks. He smiles at me and seems so perfectly happy that I can't imagine anyone would ever think him an evil demon. Come on, let's go join the party. It's just getting started. Alright. The party. I've been waiting for this for so long. Oh, apologies again, my guys. My nose is clogged like really bad. Everybody's here. This would be a good chance to get my roommates to meet Damien and see that he's not a bad guy. But if that backfired and they say something mean to him, it could spoil the party. What should I do? Just have fun, introduce Damien to Virginia, introduce Damien to Ellen. Okay, scratch out the Virginia one right off the bat because that's pretty much drama starter right there. And I will not. Introduce Damien to Ellen. Damien's already met Ellen. And if Ellen is Damien, if Ellen has William as her senior, he's probably over there next to her. And Virginia said William doesn't like Damien. So again, more drama. We don't have time for that. We're just gonna have fun. Did anyone bring games? Are we allowed in the water? It's too bad we didn't bring swimsuits. I'm not sure if I can swim wearing a robe. You have magic. Change it to a friggin' swimsuit. You could always take them off. My, Sanji, what are you doing in this game? What? Just kidding. Yes, we can swim here. There's a safety barrier set up to block off the deep parts. You probably should take off your cape, but robes are fine. They won't be too heavy. Only when you get out of the water, and then they can dry you off. Like William did for Virginia. If you'd rather play games, there are hoops and darts. What kind of darts? Because I swear I've seen those darts have been, like, illegal. Oh, see? She's thinking the same thing. Lawn darts? I thought those were illegal. What's a lawn dart? Okay, never mind. So much for the suspicion. Things with metal tips that you throw and try to stick in the ground. Like javelins, I think. I'm not sure, I've never seen one. I've just heard they're dangerous. They're not dangerous, it's like with archers. I imagine it's just like with archery. At the very wrong moment, some kid runs out of nowhere, and just as I just literally am throwing the dart with perfect precision, it accidentally hits him in the head. But I imagine some people have actually argued when they're in trouble, like people are literally being about to be prosecuted or charged because they've injured a child with the lawn darts. I imagine one guy is literally like, he got in the way of my perfect shot. If anything, he should be sued for destroying my charts. I was so close to a perfect score. I wonder if one person was just that much of a douche that he just literally said that. Or maybe I'm just a horrible person. I think that's what he said. Could be a mixture of both of them. What? Not weapons. They're for games. They're not real darts. They're sticks and with feathers on the end. You throw them at the hoop while it rolls. Anyway, we can do whatever you like. The party's for you, you know. I mean, it's for the first one. What if it was for me, then? So, should we get some food, or find a game, or get wet? What do you want? Well, let's swim then. The water looks nice. If we eat first, we have to wait too long. Last one in kisses a hula. If I had any idea what that was. And so we spend the afternoon having a good time together. Oh, friendship at last. Oh my god, it's Saturday. What do we do? How do we get rid of these merit? How do we get, like, this back? I imagine that's probably going to be a problem later in the game. On Saturday morning, I wake up to find envelopes under the door. Our allowances and one extra. My parents finally wrote to me. Oh god, we really want to read that. I opened up the envelopes, intending to skim through it quickly, but it turns out there's not much to skim. They send their love and hope I'm having fun at boarding school, that's it. No mention of what they've been doing. No questions on any friends. Not even a question about magic. How can they not ask about the magic? Maybe they didn't tell them about the magic. There's a very big possibility that they just, like, or maybe, I don't know, I can't actually think of the kid. Before I got here, I had no idea what was possible. There was only the brief moment of magic back when I was 13, before the officials came to turn off the power and give me the choice. For 3 years, I had to wait and wonder. And now I'm finally starting to discover this entire world of possibilities, and they don't even ask. Maybe they don't want to bother me in case I'm busy, or they figure I'll tell them what I want to tell them. I still haven't written this. I'm so bad. I'll write them a letter tomorrow, really. But for today, I have to decide whether or not to go out. Who studies these days? Like, there's a magic store, there's an arcade, there's a food court, a window shopping. Just so you guys know, I've let you in on a secret. There is something called the Python code right here. Let you enter in codes. I'm not going to show you the codes or tell you about the codes or tell you what the codes are. I leave that up for you in your Googling, but know that that exists. So in case you want to ever change something or cheat a little bit, like a good cheater, that's what you do. I don't mind going to the food court, so let's go ahead. There are many different kinds of foods. I can buy a fruit, cookie, what would I usually get? I probably would buy a cookie. I like cookies. I get my food and sit down to chat with other students. My snack is tasty, but it doesn't last all. After breakfast, I sit down to figure out what to write to my parents. I could tell them about the strange professors here, but I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. There are a lot of silly stories about things that happened during initiation, but I'm not sure if you can really appreciate them if you weren't. They might just think that's bullying. It is bullying! Legal bullying! I guess I should tell them about my bedroom and the food here, things like that, so that they don't worry about me. They'll want to know that I got enough sleep and I remember to brush my teeth. And my roommates, I should write about them. We've been so busy, we don't know each other all that well, but they're good people. Poor Ellen's had a hard time off this week with initiation. I'm sure she's glad that it's all over. As for magic, well, I've learned a few things, but I haven't really done proper magic yet. Just classroom exercises, so I'll wait a while before I tell them about that. Mail doesn't go out on Sundays. I fold my letter up and stick it in the envelope. But I don't seal it yet. I can get a stamp from the on-campus post office tomorrow. Post office? I think I'll go for a walk. I wander around the campus, wondering how long the leaves will stay green. This is a magical place, so it might be like this all year. I'd miss the fall colors, though. I mean, I just want leaves to actually shed. Like, I'm a winter person. I love the winter. I wonder what witches and wizards do for Halloween. Dress up like normal people? Okay, now you're just trying too hard. As I'm thinking, that my own personal Halloween decoration makes an appearance. Hi, Damien. He looks at me oddly. What are you up to? Want to do something together? Why? To be friendly? Because we're bored? Not that bored. Oh, okay. Let me give him a round of applause. I'm about to smack them. Ooh. Okay, get out of my face then. Thank you. Without a further word, he brushes past me and away. Ooh, boy. Okay. I am hip to your game, sir. Alright. Don't worry. It's all good. He will never appear in my life again. And if I see him one more time. This time, I will make sure Annabeth has mastered whatever magic is offense. Red magic, probably. We will master that magic, and we will come with a deadly force to bring him to his knees for that. What just happened here? Virginia comes up behind me. Have you been stalking me? I told you so. Yes, she's been stalking me. Told me what? That he's evil. I was just talking to my brother about him to get the scoop. He's a total womanizer. William says last year he left every sophomore in Butterfly Hall crying in the bathroom at some point. He gets girls' hopes up, then when they fall in love with him, he dumps them. I'm not dating him. I think that went exactly past her head. That just didn't appear to her. The point is, he's a jerk. Forget you ever knew him. You'll be better off. I kind of do want to do that. For once, Virginia, you're making great advice. There must be some misunderstanding. I know Virginia doesn't like Damien, but he was nice to me. Maybe he's just having a really bad day. If he doesn't want to talk to me right now, there's no point in chasing after him. Come on, let's go to the gym and play. Actually sounds fun. Okay. Get off that depression, girlie. There's no reason to be depressed. We'll smack him. Okay. I'm gonna try and build up some money so I can actually, like, go buy something. Alright, here's our diary. Oh my god. Mysterious past. Black magic. Writing. Ellen in trouble. Red map. Oh. Lakeside. Snubby. Or Snub, whatever you want to call it. On that note, I think we're done for this gameplay. I'm pretty sure I don't even have a timer, so I have no idea how far into the game I am. Alright, so with that, this ends this part of Let's Play Magical Diary. I'll see you in the next part. I'm Tom Gamer, and thanks for watching.